I do have some comments I hope you'll enjoy regarding the historic event that we have here with the refurbishment of the council chambers and City Hall in general. As Mr. Burgos did mention, I think most of you have seen that things are different around here at City Hall. When you walked in underneath the scaffold, and when you came up to the council chambers, wow, just so much has gone on here. With that in mind, I'd like to offer some comments about the history and the significance of this historic landmark, City Hall. The cornerstone of City Hall was laid on March 26, 1894, marking the beginning of its construction. 2 years later, the building was completed, and Mayor Christian Braun presided over the dedication ceremonies on July 16, 1896. That's 112 years ago. The preface to the dedication booklet reads, "The erection of City Hall has been watched with the keenest interest by the citizens of Paterson, and it is a tribute to all those concerned in the construction that the magnificent building is looked upon with pride and admiration by all. Competent judges have unreservedly borne witness to its beauty, its competentness, and its elegant appointments. It is the finest municipal building in the state, and it is a towering monument to the city's rising greatness. This palatial structure marks a new era in the history of the city, being the first fruits of a second century. It has created a new architectural standard of our public buildings and is already attracting around itself some elegant attendance." Several orations were given at this dedication event, which was also attended by then New Jersey Governor Griggs, who had developed his career at the City of Paterson Law Department, the Passaic County Bench and Bar, and stepped down from his term as governor to serve as the U.S. Attorney General. This was the same time and term that another Patersonian, Garrett Hobart, was serving as vice president under then the McKinley administration. I'd like to finally share an excerpt from an oration by Reverend C. Shaw that provides a further sense of the significance of the City Hall to our Paterson forefathers. "May the gleam of our City Hall's new copper cupola, and soon the chime of its bell, and by the hour struck from its again working clock, remind us of all of our commitments to our city, passed on to us from the leaders of the past, and now again for yet another century by our leaders into the future." That is the story told by our new City Hall, of enlargement, progress, advance, of temporal propriety, intellectual culture, political freedom, of wider views, grander purposes, nobler attainments, of a century's climb and a century's crowning. The old Paterson passes, not into oblivion, but into a larger glory. Today, thanks to the leadership of our mayor and honorable city council, Paterson City Hall is again regarded with the same keen interest, admiration, and pride by its citizens. The beauty of its architecture, both inside and out, again places it as the finest municipal building in the state.